Economic integration is not easy. Ask the Europeans. There are issues, so we should not begin by assuming that it is easy. That's why it requires a lot of political will. Number two, at the seminar which Maria referred to in Mauritius, we actually said the East African community, you see today, was far more advanced than the European Union today, many years back. So we have been there before. They're the East African Airways, East African Railways, East African Harbours, East African Posts, same university education system, almost everything. Now halfway, things happened. Now they're trying to catch up. So we have been there before. We know how it is done. If you ask me now, which are parts of Africa which are making progress faster, the East African community definitely the fastest. And it's not surprising that during this crisis, despite the fact that the East African community does not have oil, gas, and minerals, it was the fastest growing part of Africa during this crisis, 6-7%. And we attribute that largely to not simply the market size, but the diversity of activities in the region. The least integrated is North Africa. From Egypt to Morocco, trade is less than 4%. And the next one is Central Africa, the Equatorial Belt. If you're asking me, what is the one thing we could do quickly, a quick win, which costs nothing, would be to say, let us have a Schengen-type agreement. A Schengen-type agreement. So if a business person is coming from China or from Sweden and has got a Nigerian visa, then she can circulate throughout the entire region of West Africa. It's a simple political decision. But it means for business people, their ability to discover the market, to look at things, is changed overnight. The ability of our skilled people to move around is changed overnight. Now, that requires management, of course, security, drugs, that kind of stuff. Now, that is for people concerned to do that. But it would be an incredible political decision. For me, perhaps even more important than the big area we'll be creating on Monday, if Africans could circulate, of course, under regulations, if business people do not need 50 visas. Number two, what Maria just mentioned, the services, the financial services, and other services we can deliver together. In the European community, they're having an issue now, for example, with say doctors who graduated in Eastern Europe. Can they serve in hospitals in the UK or in France? Because they're looking at standardization, that kind of stuff. If we had maybe in each of these organizations some of standardizing some of the services, some of the products, that would be an incredible progress. Then we can come and do the physical things which take time.
Business in Africa. You can't afford to be without Africa Investor.